Hello everybody, this is Furnace Bob here and welcome to race number 19 of the 2018-19 NASCAR Skittles Cup Series season. This is the Shell 400 at Dover. Indeed, we now have made it to the Monster Mile because monsters are everywhere. And after a boring-ish Kentucky race where the broadcast thingy was out of proportion, as I just noticed because I was a complete under moron and did not take a look properly. We are now here at Dover. This should be a better race. With that being said, let's now give you a starting grid. So on the pole for the race is Martin Truex Jr. Alongside my second is the Xbox Nerd. Third is are we gonna go backwards seriously? Okay, you want yeah. So third is Denny Hamlin. Fourth is Frank DeBobbin. Fifth is Kyle Busch. Sixth is Kevin Harvick. Seventh is Chase Elliott. 8th is Bank Coaches, 9th is William Byron, 10th is Tim Tom, 11th is Brad Keselowski, 12th is Gridron, 13th is Kyle Larson, 14th is Daniel Hemrick, 15th is Joe Logano, 16th is Clint Boris, 17th is Purser, 18th is Daniel Suarez, 19th is Duck, 20th is Ryan Newman, 21st is Douglas, 22nd is Oliver, 23rd is Ryan Blaney, 24th is Donald, 25th is Kurt Busch, 26th is Alex Bowman, 27th is Alex Austin Dillon, 28th is Bubba Wallace, 29th is Eric Jones, 30th is Jimmy Johnson, 31st is Rebecca, 32nd is Nia, 33rd is Danger 6, 34th is Paul Menard, 35th is Eric Gonwalla, 36th is Mr. Light's brother, 37th is Mr. Lady, 38th is Derper, 39th is Mommy, 40th is Reed Sorensen, 41st is Lance Castle, and 42nd and last is Can't Drive. So of course this is only the second race with the 2019 season, Majigs, and therefore there's a couple other new pacings that you haven't seen yet, I should say. Of course, though, there are still some guys in the same pacing they had at Kentucky in the previous race, but well, we have Martin Truex Jr. debuting a new Bass Pro Shops pacing, which I think looks really nice. And of course, you also have Kevin Harvick in his Mobile 1 car. And you have Chase Elliott driving. Well, I say Chase Elliott. This is the Hooters car. This isn't necessarily a new car, but it's one that we haven't seen in a considerable amount of time. So I guess it's cool to see it back on the track. You also have Daniel Hemrick in his new Bass Pro Shops car. And a few others if you look hard enough through the field. With that being said, let's now get ready for racing. So 120 laps here at Dover, which may seem like a lot, but it should fly by pretty quickly considering the size of this track. It's only a mile long and SD banking, so this race should be interesting. As the pace car pulls on the pit road, Martin Truex Jr. and the Race Box will once again lead the field to green and black like they pretty much always do. And green flag is on the way for the Shell 400 at Dover. Martin Truex Jr. gained the speed run off for the start of the race. Frank DeBobbin, though, right behind him. Nothing new there. And there goes Frank DeBobbin already trying to get underneath Martin Truex Jr. for the lead. But Martin Truex Jr., however, will lead the opening lap here at Dover. Let's say we've made it through the first lap clean. Frank DeBobbin will now get around Martin Truex Jr. for the lead. The field now just getting straightened out for the race. Kyle Busch now underneath Martin Truex Jr. However, so now we have a JGR teammate battle. So, yeah, Kyle Busch now challenging his new teammate at Joe Gibbs Racing. Look at that, Kyle Busch sticking his nose right underneath Martin Truex Jr. This is what we saw at Kentucky. Only difference is that at Kentucky these guys couldn't do very much there, whereas here, overtake his pulse. But as you can see here, this Kyle Busch now on the inside of Martin Truex Jr. Gonna go underneath him for position, and there he goes. Kyle Busch right around Martin Truex Jr. for the Bass. And Martin Truex Jr. lose a couple spots. And there's Bank Coaches now running underneath these guys as well. Bank Coaches is now going to try to get the run on Kyle Busch for a second. Already this is a better race than Kentucky. Wouldn't you agree? And there's Bank Coaches, the red agent from the island of Sowas, now trying to get past Kyle Busch. And, okay, maybe getting away a little while for that, actually. Looks like Bank Cody's going to have to get right up to Kyle Busch's rear bumper and then overtake him. Frank DeBobbin, however, now out to an early lead, though, as per usual. At this point, we should all expect that from Frank DeBobbin. Bank Coaches, though, still only one win on the season. So Bank Coaches still trying to run for a second win of the season. I mean, Bank Coaches, He's doing really well in the point standings. He's above the playoff cutoff line, so Bank Coach is currently in position in terms of points, is in position to make the playoffs. But Bank Coach still only has one win on the season and would like to get a second, so he can get a few more bonus points going into the playoffs. Also, just me, or did I already hear? Oh no, this is Mommy back here. What about they can't drive? Can't drive even in the racer anymore, or did he just blow up or something? Let's take a look. Oh no, he's there, but got past Mommy somehow. Okay, well there were passes, but now there's not a ton of passes. So Florida Bobbin is now your clear leader here at Dover. Kyle Busch still falls from behind. No caution so far. Ooh, this is going to be fun when these guys get to the lap cars, though. Because there's not a lot of places where you could run at this track. Or maybe there is. As Florida Bobbin just squeezes right underneath Mommy to put her a lap down. But there's Florida Bobbin. There's Kyle Busch, though, to Florida Bobbin's bumper. It's like Florida Bobbin's going to have some competition in this race. I'll usually be from one of the other guys, from like Truex or Greg Fox or something. But here is Kyle Busch. Look at Kyle Busch now trying to put in the effort to get his second win of the season. That was great wording by me right there. Look at Kyle Busch, he's sticking his nose right underneath Florida Bobbin, but he needs to get a good one off of the corner so he can get him into the corner. Though that might be easier said than done. You know what's also interesting is that Florida Bobbin, Florida Bobbin here considers Dover to be his least favorite track, but seems actually doing quite well here today though. But Kyle Busch is right there. Look at that, Kyle Busch not giving up. There he goes. Oh, he tries, but has to slow up a bit so it doesn't spin out. Yeah, Kyle Busch, he stuck his nose right underneath Florida Bobbin there, but he had to back off to avoid a collision. He might try it again though. Yeah, so Kyle Busch looks like he's gonna be patient and then try a strategy. What's also interesting is that Florida Bobbin and Kyle Busch, they've raced for almost the same amount of years. Florida Bobbin has been in the Cup Series since 2003, whereas Kyle Busch has been in the Cup Series since 2005. And oh, there he goes! He's underneath Florida Bobbin, and here they go into turn number 3. And there he goes. Florida Bobbin gonna get shoved to the outside lane, and Kyle Busch is your new leader at Dover. Look at that, Kyle Busch trying to get second one on the season. It looks like Florida Bobbin now is officially shoved to the outside lane. That's going to allow the YouTube Putin Motorsports drivers to get underneath him. And Martin Jr. might try to do the same. Oh, but Kyle Busch is going to get held up here by Landon Castle. Is that Landon Castle? Yes, it is. Nope, never mind. Only for a short period of time, though, as Landon Castle is going to go to the outside lane and allow the leaders to do their thing as they pass by him on the inside lane. So Kyle Busch now your leader at Dover. Florida Bobbin now has gone from 1st to 5th in only a matter of a couple laps. He might back up here. He might be back up here shortly though. But Kyle Busch, now the leader. You know, it's a bit tragic. Kyle Busch, he's done really well in terms of the point standings. Yet we've barely seen Kyle Busch run up here at all this season. I mean, really, the only time that we've ever really talked about Kyle Busch being up here is when Kyle Busch was the leader in the Seekonk 150 at Seekonk Speedway. And only now, Kyle Busch once again now up here. Also, the YouTube Motorsports drivers are now having a bit of a battle with each other. Now the Xbox Nerd now making his way underneath Bank Coaches. Of course, both these YouTube Motorsports drivers still only have one win each. So they're gonna try to get one of them is gonna try to get their second today. Kyle Busch though, still up there. And also, you know how I said earlier that Kyle Busch The only time I really ever talked about or the only really other time I talked about Kyle Busch season was when he won the Chicago 150. That though was only up here in the NASCAR Skills Cup Series. We should also mention Kyle Busch won the Talladega race in the NASCAR Siemens National Series. And that was Kyle Busch's third and final NASCAR Siemens National Series race for this season. So Kyle Busch, this year he's won in the middle leagues, and he's won once in the big leagues. But now he's trying to get a second one up here in the big leagues today. But Freund Bob now already going up against teammates and lost, so Freund Bob now going to get underneath bank coaches for third. He might also just chase down these other couple guys. Kyle Busch though, hang on. Still have a long way to go in this race. No caution though. And I remember at one point in time there was a certain Truck Series race here, and then in that race there was caution after caution after caution after 10 million cautions. This race though, 24 laps in, not a single caution at all. Yeah, due to that caution fest of a truck race that happened some time ago, we were a little bit skeptical of bringing the Cup Series back here to Dover. However, so far today, it hasn't been the worst decision ever. Well, it's definitely a better decision than going to Sebring or Kentucky or any other tracks where we've had 10 million cautions. You know, that happening, of course, at Bristol, Richmond, where else? And New Hampshire. Those are three ones to note. But Kyle Busch, though, this is the second time this season he's been this dominant up here in the Cup Series, or in general. Oh, gonna held up a bit by Can't Drive though. Can't Drive is immediately gonna get out of the way of the leaders, but and here comes the real Xbox nerd. He might be the first one to challenge Kyle Busch for the lead now at the moment. Of course, both the YouTube Motorsports drivers are into the playoffs, or inside the playoffs at the moment. You know, of course, still no guarantees if they'll make the playoffs or not, but they are at least in there. Now they have to stay in there. Oh, more lap traffic coming into effect. Here is Mr. Lady, and there goes the real Xbox nerd right underneath Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch is gonna get held up by Mr. Lady in this end lane. Oh, but now Xbox nerd. Oh no, not both getting held up by Mr. Lady. Mr. Lady making 2 lanes for himself, but he's gonna overall block Kyle Busch. That's gonna allow the real Xbox nerd to lead. So new leader at Dover is the real Xbox nerd. So in just the first 29 laps, we have a bunch of lead changes. Kyle Busch, though, now he's getting underneath for the bomb end, so Kyle Busch can stay up there and maybe continue to battle for the lead. So look at this, Kyle Busch now just about to, yep, there he goes, past for the bomb end, so the Xbox nerd the leader, but now he's coming up on Mr. Lady's brother. This could get dicey. Here he goes, Mr. Lady is Mr. Lady's brother gonna give in? It looks like he will. For the real Xbox nerd, and it looks like Kyle Busch is going to pass by him as well, nicely. So the real Xbox nerd, now your leader in the race. Last time that the real Xbox nerd did this good was at Atlanta, and that was late in the race. You know, although it was all thanks to Freund Bobbitt's pit crew and Alex Bowman that the real Xbox nerd won Atlanta. Otherwise, Freund Bob would have won that race, and the Xbox nerd would still be winless up to this point. Let's see what's supposed to change it today. Well, of course, real Xbox nerd, of course, got his lucky win at Atlanta, but now here at Dover, he wants to get a win that doesn't involve luck, but does involve skill and driver talent. Because of course, you can have luck on your side that will help you win a race or get a good finish, but good luck doesn't always come to you. But if you're a good driver, like the Relix Bucks nerd, wins are a lot easier to come by. Oh, it looks like Landon Castle though. He just strafed the wall. That was a bit scary. So Landon Castle, he had to scrape the wall so he could let Liz go by. That was a little bit unsettling. And there goes Kyle Busch now underneath the Xbox nerd. And there he goes, Kyle Busch. Now he's going to need the Xbox nerd here at Dover. Oh, but now he's going to get a bit of like can't drive, and wow, I can't drive with some side damage. He must have really scraped the wall at one point. You know, Kyle Busch, he's not really too well known for being well here at Dover, although Kyle Busch did beat Chase Elliott to win here at Dover, the second Dover race in 2017. Some say Chase Elliott could have gotten his first career win in that race, but just couldn't hold on. So Kyle Busch was the winner that day. And Kyle Busch here at Dover once again. Now on his way to winning here at Dover, and on his way to getting second win of the season. And that also means that Kyle Busch will become the third repeat winner this season in 19 races. You have 19 races in and only 3 repeat winners. The rest of the drivers have either won just once or won none. Oh, what's this? More lap traffic is coming to play. We gotta keep it up on these guys up here though. Now Kyle Busch is gonna have to try to make his way around Bubba Wallace and several lap guys. Man, yeah. One interesting fact about this track is that it's so short that it's really easy to catch up to lap traffic. And that's what's happening now. Now Bubba Wallace is going a lap down, driving for struggling Richard Petty Motorsports. And now they come up on Austin Dillon and Jimmy Johnson. Looks like they're only as good as they've been this whole season. So Austin Dillon driving the American Ethanol car. So Busch is gonna just sneak right underneath him for the position. Not for the position, but to put him a lap down. Now here comes a bit of embarrassment. Here comes Jimmy Johnson, a driver who has won several races here at Dover. Is now about to be put a lap down by Kyle Busch. Yep. Just don't get confused here. This isn't Jimmy Johnson leading Kyle Busch. This is Jimmy Johnson about to go a lap down from Kyle Busch. That is embarrassing. It's really a great shame how much Jimmy Johnson has regressed since the start of this season. And Motorsports, they want to fear if they might be in a bit of trouble. Because ever since, well, for a while now, not a single win from the entire of Henry Motorsports. Chevy? No. Henry Motorsports was one of the guys that were, quite mad about the Camaro. I say mad, all nuts about it. When the Camaro was, brought up to the NASCAR Skittles Cup Series. And yet, only a few certain Chevy drivers have gone to victory lane this season. That, of course, being Floyd Bobbin and both YouTube Poop Motorsports drivers. I forget who else was this. Oh yeah, there was also Carl Larson, a Chevy driver, got his one and only one season at Watkins Glen. Apart from that, though, I can't remember off the top of my head which other Chevy driver has won a race this season. I think that's it, actually. Here's Cowboys unlapping Eric Almirola. Yeah, now we're seeing some guys that we haven't seen very much this season. Oh, we just learned a lot. Are we under caution? I think we are. Yep. First caution of the day has come out of Dover at lap number 46. I mean, we were expecting a caution to happen at some point in this race, but it's happening now. Ooh, look at those colettes in that Dodge Challenger pace car. That is a nice sight. Yep, Dodge pace car, brand new for the 2019 season, and look at that. Look at those lights. That is actually cool. But of course, well, we'll model on the pace car though for a bit. But before that, we need to take a look at what was the cause of that caution, the whole reason why the lights in the pace. Actually, okay, so it looks like the lights were just not there. But then of course, yeah. So when the lights started flashing, that's when the caution came out. That's when this guy appeared into existence. The pit guy at the end of the pit road. So it looks like I happened here on the back straightaway. Oh, can't drive. Wow. I guess Can't Drive was already having a bad enough day, and then this happens to him. Also, it comes up to us to Can't Drive's inside, and then okay. So Can't Drive gonna hit the inside wall. Thankfully, he's not gonna take anybody out with him, and it looks like that Can't Drive will be able to continue the race. So, despite having some damage, so overall, not a big crash, but enough to bring out the caution. You know, let's take a better look at this pace car. Look at that. Look at that. Back here, the lights are flashing, and then you have the, hey, look here. Oh, come on, mate. Look at how cool that looks. Anyway, so now it looks like that the entire lead pack is going to be coming onto pit road this time by. It looks like some people already came on the pit road, but this time by. However, all the lead cars are now coming on to pit road. Lead pack, that is. So Cowboy, Xbox, and others all coming down to pit road. We'll see what happens with these guys when they do their thing. Looks like some guys are already heading out though. Cowboy, though, your leader. We're gonna take the camera on him, and you know, so he will be the winner off of pit road. It's like bang. Nope. Oh, what's this? Okay, a bit of a race here. Banco, he got out pretty quickly. As for the rest of these guys, well, we'll see what happens as they, or what they do when they line up behind the pace car. So Cowboy's still your leader after the race off of pit road. Looks like these guys, they already pitted, so we'll see where they are when we go back under the green flag. So the rest of the field as well, they're now just coming onto pit road and line up behind the pace car. It's like Can't Drive, he's going down pit road, I think again. Okay, so Ryan Newman now just catching up to the end of the field. And so are these guys. There's like a couple others still on pit road, so we Can't Drive and Lenny Castle on pit road, and anybody else on pit road? Not at the moment. There's a few open spots. So I'm guessing the field's just trying to sort itself out. These guys coming back onto the track, so looks like that Lenny Castle will come out with Can't Drive. Yes, indeed. Yes, the two will come up here side by side with each other, and they will now line up behind the fields. Yeah, Can't Drive just trying to get his car going. Now we have that out of the way. The other field is lined up as accordingly, so let's see what the field will look like when we go back green. All lights are not out yet, although it looks like that some are pulling up here. It's like that all the guys that went a lap down are going to be coming up here now. Yeah, so we got Rolla, Derper, and others. This Slay's brother and all these guys actually. Well, for the most part, the guys that went a lap down anyway. Also, Lane Castle and great. Are we gonna have this game again where the two just as Can't Drive just hits the inside wall. What's the BC restart up to here? Oh wait, that was the start of the race. Oh, whoops. Okay, to make a jump cut there, but we're now officially back. So, yeah, so that was a little bit of a bit more. Yeah, it's a bit hard to tell when the lights are on the pace car, but the lights did go out that time by. So therefore, if we restart like this, it's a bit of a mess. So we're just gonna stick the camera on Kyle Boyce because he's being squad leader for right now. But we're gonna have an assortment of cars here, and we are underway once again at Dover in a pile of silly cars. Oh man, what's gonna happen? What are the leaders gonna do? Because they're now in a horde of slow cars. This race is about to go mad. Oh, it's like some of these guys are already making gains. Oh, look at that! The two leaders playing Mr. Lady in the middle. That's probably really comfortable with Mr. Lady, but the Xbox are going to successfully get past these guys. He's going to just play with some more lap cars, as you see right here. Look at that, going to get on Mr. Lady's brother, Derper, and so many others. This race has gone mad. No caution, though. So, hey, it's not a complete and utter mess. But look at the Xbox nerd. Look at him. He's just passing all these slow cars. Look at that. The Xbox nerd, he's a real expert at lapping these cars, apparently. Then again, the Xbox nerd's never had to lap so many cars in this season so far, because, man, oh man. We're under caution. I keep getting the illusion that we're under caution because they're going slow, but it's just me. Look at the Xbox nerd. Making some more progress, trying to get around these lap cars. There's Bubba Wallace again. Not every day they have to lap a car twice. Or, well, we'll put a car one lap down twice, I should say. There we go. Yes, oh, caution's out again. Well, you know what they say. Cautions breed cautions. We're under caution once again at Dover. I wonder why. Oh, wow. Okay, this one actually was a bit bigger. We're gonna see what happened here. That was a little bit scary. Oh, I can see it. Who screwed up though? It was definitely some guy on the. Oh, it was Eric Jones. What happened here? Wow, looks like a bunch of things happened. We're gonna have to play this in slow motion so we can get a good idea of what happened. So look at that. Like I said, the horde of cars, they're all just banging together. Man, that is not comfortable. Look at that. You can see, yeah, so Eric Jones bumps Blaney into Truex, and there's Chase Elliott here, and they're going to all get caught up here with nowhere to go. Eric Jones, however, is going to get the worst of it. He's going to set going sideways, and looks like that Ryan Blaney and Denny Hamlin are going to be involved. So it looks like, yeah, so Denny Hamlin will hit the inside wall, and Eric Jones is going to get the worst of it spinning around. So that wasn't the end of it, though. Oh, dear, that wasn't the end of the accident, though. More things happen as now Ryan Blaney is now gonna go here. Nope, they're all dicing with each other. So look at that. Blaney goes into Newman, goes into Brad Keselowski. We explained why Brad Keselowski was down there. And firstly, let's see what happened with at the end of Eric Jones's wreck. So he just crashed, and then he just he just stopped there. But it's like though that Brad Keselowski must have got the worst of the accident, because let's see what happened here. If you take a look at from Brad Keselowski's roof camera, he's right behind Tim Tom, and it looks like that some others are gonna do some things. Yeah, so Newman gets hit hits into Blaney, and then Keselowski's gonna crash into the back of Newman as well, and then he's gonna get sent into the outside wall. And then the pile up continues. It's like that, Ryan Newman, we should all take a look from his roof camera, see what happened from his point of view, so we can get a better assessment of the situation. So take a look from Newman's roof camera. Yeah, so here comes Blaney. He's going back up to the racetrack, but then right into Ryan Newman, and Ryan Newman just crashes right into the back of him. Oh dear. And gets to Tim Tom too, but Tim Tom, he's able to make it through scot-free, but still. Oh, and then Eric Jones gets into Newman. Or not Newman, Keselowski. And then now Keselowski's just stuck there on the racetrack. And this is going to be coming by shortly. Yeah, good thing the other guy's running up front. Oh, never mind. Someone made contact with Keselowski. Who was that, though? That was, Boyer. So Boyer hit Keselowski. Did that do anything to Boyer, though? Not a lot, though. It did damage his car slightly, but overall, not to an insane amount. Well, actually, oh, and apparently was running for the time. Wow, I didn't think Clint Boyer got such good, but it's like Clint Boyer's good day might be ruined as a result of this accident and his damage. Yeah, so Clint Boyer was actually having a good day, but his good day... Oh, never mind. Looks like a bunch of guys are coming down pit road, actually. Well, afraid of all the bank cookies. They came down pit road last time, so what's the strategy now? Well, to be honest, I can't really tell. So now Freud Development Bank coaches and Clint Boyer now coming down pit road, but that means they're going to give up a lot of positions on track, though. I can't tell what strategy they're trying to pull here, but... I mean, maybe we'll come clear later in the race, or maybe we'll just make absolutely no sense at all, and maybe... Yeah. Maybe I'm just pulling assumptions right from my bum. Oh, and Banco's gonna get off pit road faster than Fighter Bobbin, apparently. Okay, then. That's interesting. So, who is in the lead now, though? Apparently at the moment it's... Oh, it's Box Nerd, I forgot. Box Nerd, he was the leading car to stay out that time by. As for the rest of the field, here's these two just still playing games. It's like Clint Boyer, he's stuck on pit road, so yeah, Clint Boyer, he was actually having a, well, I mean, I say he was having a good day, then he actually started to have a good day from that restart, but his good day is now over. And for Greg Keselowski, looks like his day in general is over. Did I say crack Keselowski? Good job. Anyway, the field looks quite a bit different now, but we'll see what the field looks like when we get out of the result. Light's still flashing, so we still have a lot. Oh! It's like Keselowski will continue this race. Okay. What about Boyer? What's Boyer up to? Oh, it's like his day is over. Okay. Wow. So I guess a little scrape from Brad Keselowski is going to end Boyer's day after running 4th. That's a bit of a shame. Clint Boyer's in pretty bad for this whole season, and looked like that for once we got to see him running well, but nope. Well, I don't want to restart once again, although looks like the silly cars won't be so, crowded, I suppose. At least not up front here. Yeah, looks like now the lead cars will be have a chance. So now the lead, Battlefield Lead is gonna be a bit different. So now we have Drizz Buckner in first, Kyle Busch in second, Kevin Harvick in third, Purdy Strip in fourth, and rookie William Byron in fifth. Continue you have Chase Elliott in sixth, Martin Truex Jr. seventh, Malmenard eighth, Donald 9th, and Daniel Hemrick 10th. Rookie Daniel Hemrick. So, 2 rookies in the top 10. Not something that you see every day up here in the Cup Series. Well, once again, we're in a horde of cars, so we'll see what happens next. Looks like the light... No, it's... No, I mean, look at this car. It looks like the lights are flashing, but they're really not. They're just... lights... I mean, usually the lights on the pace car would go out with the signal we're going back green, but when you look at the lights from up here, from the pace car, you can still looks like they're flashing. So we may have to get used to that. Well, here we go again for the restart, and we're once again underway on that. Once again, we're underway at Dover. All right, so the next Buckster now your leader, Mr. Light's brother. He got a speed run off of the restart, but. Yeah, that's not for position, that's for trying to stay on the lead lap. Oh, looks like the outside is going to get caught up by quite a bit on the inside lane. Oh, wow. And he causes that already once again at Dover. Wow, okay, that was really fast. Didn't even complete 1 lap, and yet we're already under caution once again. And once again, the field will have to slow down. But we'll see what happened now. Alright, so let's not rewind and, yeah. Well, again, causes precautions, so... Yeah, so only that you can take a lap to bring out the caution, so let's see what happened this time. Looks like it happened on the front straightaway. I don't know, it was back straightaway, actually. Oh, a bunch of guys got involved this time. This time it involved Paul Menard to start with. It looks like it was a bit of a deja vu from this earlier story. So Paul Menard, this time he gets caught up on Donald. There's not Clipboard. Paul Menard will be sent straight to the inside lane. It crashes into the inside wall, and now gets spun up by Donald. So that was a result of that. Oh, yep, they're still playing with each other, but that's not the end of it though. As Paul Menard's going to get sent back out to the racetrack, and then Daniel Six, with nowhere to go, crashes right into the side of Paul Menard. And oh man, that is a big hit from Danger 6 and Paul Menard. Apparently Paul Menard was running 8th. And Landon Cassill crashed into as well, so Landon Cassill now potentially has a blown engine. Wow, okay. How many more guys are going to get involved? Oh, looks like all the lead guys managed to make it through. Oh, Banco just gets into. Oh man. Oh, it's a big pileup. Oh no, they continue to pile it with each other. This crash has now gone worse. Oh, what is that? Paul Menard. Wow. So, so as a fan, this crash goes from bad to worse. He went from going backwards to, if we actually, you know what, we gotta get a full assessment for the situation from Paul Menard. So we're actually gonna take the far chase camera and see what happened here. We gotta do that in slow motion because that was, yeah, we gotta get this fully from Paul Menard's point of view. So he gets into a situation with Donald, then he hits the inside wall, and then Donald comes into him, and then yeah. So this is what you saw from the replay camera, but of course there's still some stuff to see. It looks like there's Daniel Hemmer going on the outside lane, just passing by here. It looks like all the guys on the outside lane are just gonna pass by, but Danger 6, he's the first victim in this accident. So he gets hit in the side by Dangerous Hicks, a big hit. Man, that is bad. So Paul Menard will go on the side, but it's not enough to flip him right over. So we're going to see how much worse the crash gets before he does ultimately flip over. I think Bank Coach is going to eventually get involved into this incident and then cause more crashing. Yep, no, that is Landon Cassill actually. Landon Cassill, he's the one that gets to Paul Menard, but then Paul Menard gets to Danger 6, and then wow, Paul Menard now onto Landon Cassill, and as a result, that's going to ultimately. Oh no, he's still not flipping over. He's still on his wheels. But here comes Bank Coaches. The cars are continuing to pile in, so Bank Coaches now is going to come into Paul Menard, and oh, there we go. Wait, no, still not enough to flip him over. Wow. And here comes Eric Jones. This has to be the bit where Paul Menard flips over. Yep. So Eric Jones now gets into Paul Menard, and Paul Menard is now this is the ultimate bit where he goes upside down, and there you go. So now Paul Menard is now upside down as a result of this accident. How many times does he flip though? Well, he goes in the air, rolls over again. Second time he's rolled over, and now he's in the air. Now it's the third time he's rolled over, and fourth time he's rolled over, and he's gonna land on track this time. Nope. I'm gonna see this in real time play coming from the TV camera because this was intense. That's on over. Wow, so it took a number of attempts from getting to the low. So we're gonna see this from the TV camera now, in real time. Yeah, so a pretty bad day for Paul Menard now. Who else got involved? So Bank Coaches, so Suarez, he also got involved in the accident. Let's see what happened from Suarez's view. He got involved. I think the wreck was happening in front of him, and he just had nowhere to go. And it looks like so Suarez, he was just trying to go as slow as a snail, but then everybody just piling in, nowhere to go, and gets hit by Joe Lagone, and oh my goodness, this crash! And then Dango Suarez just crashes, and everyone just continues to pile up, and oh man, this is the biggest crash you've seen in a while. Yeah, multiple guys are now stuck. Wow. It's like very few guys are actually going to make it out of this accident. Some people have more luck than others to get out of this, and looks like from Daniel Suarez, looks like Daniel Suarez didn't incur much damage from that crash, though. He might be good to continue on in this race. Yeah, that's indeed. Well, either way, that was a big accident. So let's go up to the pace car once more and just see what happens now. See, I know some guys are going to pit this time by, but I can't tell who. Might see it eventually. Keselowski looks like he got some more damage from that, so he's going to come down the pit road. Can't drive, he's coming down pit road once again. Ryan Newman's coming down the pit road. Well, he was involved, did survive the accident. Looks like Daniel Suarez, he survived the accident, it's going to continue. Eric Jones is going to have to come down the pit road now. So what's next? So the big question is how many guys actually survived. So it looks like Brad Keselowski is coming out, and Ryan Newman coming out as well. And it looks like Joe Logano, despite he being involved in the accident, is going to be able to continue with a. Actually, it doesn't look like his car broken up. Though maybe it's broken up on the inside. Well, not much is changing. And let's see we'll be going green next time by. That crash, so that's the biggest one that I've seen in a while here. Well, I say here in general this season. So there's going to be less cars on the inside lane though, so... Oh, never mind, they're just coming up now. So... Yeah, so some days have been ruined. Others, though, are still up in the air. So the Ridley Foster is once again going to be on the outside lane, but now let's see if we can continue this race without any more cautions from now. Well, it's not too many cautions. Also, like how at Kentucky, you know, the cars were like a low resolution, even though you couldn't really see that from the TV camera, whereas here at Dover, now the cars are clear and crisp, and you can see them, or see the paint schemes quite clearly. Anyway, off of turn number 4, we're underway once again at Dover. So the Relix Nerd immediately gonna go to the inside lane as I stumble over my own words there. It's like with hope we might just be able to make this lap clean. Yep, no caution yet. And I might see go without a caution. Alright. Field's starting to spread out progressively this time. And the Felix Box Nerd, however, has a clear lead. So where's the guy in second now? Oh, here's that was Brad Keselowski just coming up here road. Chase Elliott knows up the second. Wow. Might be developing a replay of the 2017 Fall Dover race. Because here's Chase Elliott now running a second, but there is Kyle Busch. Oh. Kyle Busch running in third. Took behind Oliver though. The Felix Box Nerd though now with a significant lead over the field, but we might see Chase Elliott eventually catch up with these guys. So he's gonna have to get around a slow going Eric Almirola. So here is Chase Elliott, a driver who we have not spoken about too much this season, is now running here second at Dover. Although Chase Elliott, I mean, he hasn't been that bad at Dover. I mean, Chase Elliott's best run at Dover was definitely the fall 2017 Dover race. And a couple years later, here is Chase Elliott now back here at Dover, trying to get a win. So he's now managed to lap Eric Almirola, now he has to catch up to the Red Box Nerd. See, how far away are they from each other? Wow, okay, so Chase Elliott has a bit of a ways to go to catch up to the Red Box Nerd to chase him down for the lead. We'll have to see if he can actually do it though. So looks like the Red Box Nerd is slightly faster than Chase Elliott, but we might see these two guys battling for the lead somewhat soon. Ah, it's Lee Keselowski. So Chase still looks like he's trying to put faster lap times together so he can get up to the Red Box Nerd, but the Red Box Nerd, if you look at the lap times, last lap times, the Red Box Nerd is slightly faster than Chase Elliott. You know, now some theorize that if the Red Box Nerd can keep up this pace and there's no more qualities for the rest of the race, the Red Box Nerd has this race in the bag. Not if Chase Elliott can help it though. Of course, you can't forget about Kyle Busch, and oh, here's rookie William Byron now trying to take on Kyle Busch for third now. Look at that. And so William Byron is now going to successfully get around Kyle Busch. William Byron now making haste in the 24 car. I also have to say, for William Byron, William Byron, he's had some really impressive runs lately. Like it seemed like, what's weird about William Byron is that ever since Charlotte, William Byron has gotten a string of top 10 finishes, which is really going to help William Byron in the point standings. And William Byron might just be one of the only rookies to make it into the playoffs. That'd be impressive. So, if William Byron can keep up these impressive statistics, then, well, he's got some good things coming for him. Wow, so now lap times between the Felix Buckner and Chase Hillier are slightly slower now. I think that was, though, because of Can't Drive, who is now gone already. Oh, what's this? Martrix Jr. just got back up here. It looks like, wow, okay. So something must have happened to Kyle Busch, because, wow, he's losing spots quite a bit. And now here is William Byron, now up here in third, but there is Martrix Jr. behind him in fourth. So, Chase Elliott now was sitting duck, running in second. And now Felix Buckner is also a sitting duck, but running in first. So it's been a little while since the Felix Buckner led so many laps. Some say this might just be the day that Felix Buckner is victorious. And if that happens, the Felix Buckner, I believe he'll be the third repeat winner of this season. Felix Buckner, though, continue to put guys a lap down. Now he's just past Reed Sorensen back there. His laps, though, are slowing down by quite a bit, though. Ish. Chase Elliott had a fast lap time back there, so Chase Elliott now setting sail on the Felix Buckner. Here's William Byron up here, but he's about to get passed up by Martin Truex Jr. There he goes, Truex to the inside of Byron. Yeah, Byron may have to win another day to get his first win. Truex, though, there he goes. So Truex now trying to improve or impress his new boss, as Joe Gibbs. Yeah, so this is Felix Buckner, though. Looks like, although it seems that the Felix Buckner actually started now setting varying lap times, which means that neither of these two guys are really faster than the other. It seems they're keeping a consistent pace. And Truex doing the same as well, so the theorists are saying that if this race doesn't have another caution, the Felix Buckner has this race into the bag. Which is quite cool for the Felix Buckner, because, in all of the races this season, this is the first where the Felix Buckner has dominated this much. Like, yeah, the Felix Buckner, he's done very well this season. He's gotten a string of good finishes, including a lucky win at Atlanta. This, though, was the first race where I've seen him be this dominant, as in lead for such a long time. So it looks like Felix Buckner might be able to win this race, but not, of course, using luck instead of using skill. I'll keep getting these selected things backwards for some reason. Chase Elliott, though. Well, I don't really know what to say. Yeah, it seems that the most popular Chase Elliott, they're just the same lap times that are so, well, they have very similar pacing, I suppose. Oh, that might change now, though, as Felix Buckner now playing with some lap traffic. I was gonna get underneath Logano, Logano with a considerably torn up race car. Same with Ryan Blaney. In fact, now somebody across all the Team Penske guys in the race, all of them have broken race cars. This Keselowski's on pit road, so Keselowski's having the worst of the day of the three Penske drivers. Whereas Blaney now seems the second worst. His car is pretty broken up, although he's running 26th, whereas Logano's running in 30th. Looks like Blaney's now going to pass Ryan Newman though, so I mean that was a pass for 25th, but yeah, that's not really a big feeling, is it now? Yeah, so the Relay Xbox Nerds lap times though are slowing down somewhat, but I think it's the same story for Chase Elliott. Yeah. Oh, now Chase Elliott about to get passed up by Martrix Jr. So the Elliott fan base might be a little bit cross with this one, but here's Martrix Jr. now trying to get underneath Chase Elliott at his 4th position. Looks like Martrix Jr. got Fernie Bubba with him as well, so Fernie Bubba will be able to make his way back up to 4th. This is now the battle between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Oh, looks like wow. So Martrix Jr. not gonna have a chance to get up to Chase Elliott because now Fernie Bubba is going to shove him to the outside. Fernie Bubba with some considerably fast lap times. Wow. And oh, look at that! He's on the bumper, Chase Elliott. Ooh, that was a bit dicey. Looked like Fernie Bubba was trying to wreck Chase Elliott, but thankfully that didn't happen. But as a result of that, Truex is gonna get back around Fernie Bubba for the position. Dear oh dear. And not only that, Fernie Bubba might also lose a spot here to William Byron. And he will. From William Byron gonna get around Chase Elliott. I mean not Chase Elliott, Fernie Bubba. Don't know how I got those. Don't know how I got those. Anyway, enough with the tongue twisters. Here is Chase Elliott still running in 2nd though. Elliott now getting held up by more lap cars though. Wow. So the Xbox Nerds is now seeing a few faster lap times compared to Elliott. So Elliott up there in 2nd. Yeah, also something point of interest for Kyle Busch that, you know, he was leading quite a number of laps in this race, and now we haven't seen him since that last restart, I don't think. Did he get involved in the crash, or he's just further down back in the field? I don't really know, to be honest. So, Chase Elliott in 2nd with Martrix Jr. now in 3rd, and Fernie Bubba in 4th, and of course, as you know, the Real Xbox Nerd all up there in 1st. By quite a ways now. Wow. Oh, if we go back here, though. Oh, Chase Elliott now, though. Now I'm being forced to the outside lane by these guys. Oh, dear. Almost missed that entire show, but Chase Elliott has now been shoved to the outside lane by Martrix Jr. There's up Martrix Jr. will now steal 2nd place position, but now Fernie Bubba is going to work on him to get 2nd place position. Look at that. And there he goes. Fernie Bubba dives underneath Martrix Jr. for 2nd. Martrix Jr. now getting slowed up by Mommy, though. Wow. So she's going to get past her, but that was a bit of a difficult thing to see. And William Byron moved to the 4th as well. So Fernie Bubba is now up to 2nd. But can he go up to the Real Xbox Nerd though? So the Real Xbox Nerd has a big lead on Fernie Bubba. But now that Fernie Bubba has made it around all the other guys, Fernie Bubba then will have to make it past a bunch of lap cars. So, ooh, this is gonna be dicey with 20 laps to go in this race, or 21 now. Because there's a big amount of distance between Fernie Bubba and the Xbox Nerd. But Fernie Bubba might now try to shrink that. He is now making way past lap traffic. Passing Mr. Lady. So how many more lap cars? So now 2 lap cars were separating from the bottom of the server, but no. We're supposed to going to put a couple of the other Snowball Racing guys behind him. There's Mr. Light's brother. And he's about to pass Derper as well. There you go. So the Village Box Nerd are keeping up his pace. But this has now become pretty dicey. So the question now is, can the Village Box Nerd hold the lead long enough to last to the end of the race? Or will Throwing to Bob and eventually catch up and then battle with the Village Box Nerd for the lead, and then maybe overtake him for the win? I don't know. Well, the Village Box Nerd now trying to go on his way to get his 2nd win of the season and become the 3rd repeat winner this season. Still quite a distance apart though. Because Mr. Bowser here is on the back straightaway just as Throwing the Bomb is coming off of turn 4. No, turn 2. So, yeah, so Village Box Nerd goes into turn 3 as Throwing the Bomb exits turn 2. I mean, if the Village Box Nerd can keep a consistent pace up, he can definitely win this race. Well, of course, I mean, if the caution comes out, then the game changes completely. As for now, though, the Xbox Nerd trying to keep up keep up a speed. Well, no, a super climatic finish. At least not now. But the Village Box Nerd is on his way to getting another win. So where is Throwing to Bob now? So he's just far away from Village Box Nerd as before. So like these top guys have all spread out though. But the Village Box Nerd still keeps the lead. Here's Brad Keselowski though. He's now in a zip code of his own, and he's just going back on track, then coming back in, then going back out, coming in, and oh man, it's not good for Brad Keselowski. I mean, Keselowski, he was also getting a string of good finishes and even putting himself into the playoffs. But if he keeps doing weird stuff like that here, then man. Supposed to start getting around more lap cars and just gonna push by Nia as well. So 10 laps to go in the race. 10 laps away from a thingy win. As the race begins to wind down, those Nerds laps are getting slower and slower, but they're still faster than Throwing to Bob, so there's quite a number of lap traffic between Throwing to Bob and the Village Box Nerds, so that's the main reason why they haven't really caught up to. There's a battle in between that, or I say battle, it's more of a thingy show. As Duck makes his way around Reed Sorensen. Oh, and here's Jimmy Johnson once again. I mentioned him early in the race, and looks like I'll have to mention him again. Is Jimmy Johnson just about to go 2 laps down now, or is still going 1 lap down? I think this might be 2 laps down. I'm not sure. We'll have to see from the race results. All impressively, ever since the last restart, this race has been pretty tame. No accidents have happened. At this point, the best person has got it. Well, unless of course the caution comes out. Well, I think even if I think up to this point, even if a caution were to come out, the best person could possibly still win if he were to get a really good restart. Ooh, gonna get held up a bit by Jimmy Johnson though. Wow, that was a bit dicey. Okay. So the best person had to give Jimmy Johnson some room, or else they were gonna collide. They would have resulted to a massive accident. I say massive, it would be a mini accident, although it would have been up to ruin the Real Xbox Nerd's day. I mean, it's impressive how many laps the Real Xbox Nerd has led in this race. Been a little while since he's been this dominant. I heard some scraping on the wall. No caution though. Two laps to go. Well, even if caution were to come out, Red Nerd would still be the winner. So, Red Nerd has in the bag. This is impressive from the Red Xbox Nerd. One lap to go is sponsored by Credit One Bank. Florian Bob is nowhere to be seen. As Blitz having go really slow back there due to a number of lap cars. But Florian Bobbin is nowhere in the real Xbox Nerd sight. And off of turn number 4, the real Xbox Nerd will win the Shelf Run at Dover and get his second win of the season and become the third repeat winner this season in the NASCAR Skittles Cup Series. How about that? Quite a dominant performance from the YouTube Motorsports driver. That is the Real Xbox Nerd. He's been in this business since 2012 and has only gotten better from there. While he hasn't been into victory lane a particularly high amount of times this season, he still has a bunch of good, consistent finishes. But today he gets to add a win to that list of good, consistent finishes. Okay, did the Rebecca just run out of fuel here? Yeah, I guess Rebecca was just, didn't pit or something, because she's now just strolling down the racetrack. As for this guy, they're just coming on the pit road as they do. So, can't drive stick on pit road apparently. Oh, can't drive is going now. Rebecca just gonna cruise to pit road and pull into her stall and call it a day. Well, here we go for the finishing position. So, your winner for the race is the Real Xbox Nerd. Florian Bobbin second, William Byron third. Wow, so wait a minute. Wait. I thought Truex was competing for position. Huh. I guess he lost a lap at some point. Didn't notice that. Okay. Okay, so Florian second, William Byron third, Chase Elliott fourth, Purser fifth, Douglas sixth, Kyle Busch seventh, Kevin Harvick eighth, Grugin ninth, Daniel Hemrick 10th, Tim Thom 11th, Alex Bowman 12th, Rebecca 13th, Bubba Wallace 14th, Kyle Larson 15th, Doc 16th, Durker 17th, Miss Light's brother 18th, Austin Dillon 19th, Mark Jr. 20th, Oliver 21st, Donald 22nd, Brian Blaine 23rd, Brian Mann 24th, Kurt Busch 25th, Nia 26th, Daniel 22nd, Mr. Light 28th, Julio Gallon 29th, Eric Garmola 30th, Jimmy Johnson 31st, Daniel Swartz 32nd, Mommy 33rd, Brian Swartz 34th, Brad Keselowski 35th, Kent Drive 36th, Eric Jones 37th, Bank Cokes 38th, Paul Menard 39th, James Hicks 40th, for 41st, and Nick Castle for second and last place. So, Brian Cooks, as a result of his accident, yeah, he did finish 38th, which is a pretty bad finish. Although Brian Cooks, he's kind of in the point saying, so I don't think Brian Cooks will have much to worry about. I mean, he may have to, you know, drive a few hard races here and there so he can move up the points a little bit, but only time will tell. With that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.